Hey guys, it's Amanda. I'm an American living in the UK, and I post about my life and experiences living here, as well as these weekly reactions requested by all of you. Now, I've reacted to American things Brits find weird, so I thought it was time to watch the European version and see if it's any different. Remember to head over to my Instagram to leave your recommendations or comments there.
In America, don't you get stomach?
No, not at all.
That's why Americans are so cool, or?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Christina and I'm from the US.
Hi, I'm Haley and I'm also from the US.
Hi, I'm Hendrik and I'm from Germany.
Hey.
I only went to the US once. I visited New York for 2 weeks.
How was New York?
Very impressive to me. So many languages, different kind of people in one city.
It's a very busy city.
It's so high, so I really like the Manhattan, how it looks like.
The skyline, yeah.
Also the feeling, because you know it from all those movies, when you're suddenly there,
Right?
it's
Like you're in your own movie.
For America, my image always the great nature and super big and very powerful military. It's a very multi-ethnic, there are people from all over the world. Germany is also an immigration country, but USA for immigration much more diverse. And I also grow up with the hearing of the American dream, so I always like this kind of American mindset that you can get from nowhere to anywhere you want to go. That's my image.
Accurate, actually.
Flying flags. In Germany, we don't have German flags everywhere. So national pride is a little bit lower. In America, it's they wear it on their shirts, on their pants. Their whole shirt is American dress.
Yeah, we will
Why
paint
are
our bodies
Americans-
like it too.
Why are you guys so proud of your country?
It's true though.
There's a lot.
There's flags everywhere.
In as many places as we have them though.
Strong pride
Yeah.
in the US.
But why? Why are you guys so proud?
There are some people who really like the
Their
history.
country. Yeah.
And
I think it's a little separated by the people who are very proud living in the US.
And some people too are also a lot of military families. They'll have a flag outside their home
Right.
because they serve their country.
These soldier families, they often don't have a flag? Or?
I think a lot of them do because so I'm from a military family too, and my dad has a flag that was
Kind of been a tradition, and I think because of the history, people became very proud to be an American, such a free country, and because of those traditions maybe were passed on from generations. Now it's just a kind of culture.
Yeah, I feel very weird because in Germany we only put our German flags usually everywhere when we have a football, a soccer championship, but normally most German people don't have a German flag in their garden or... free refills.
To be honest, from such an early age, we are taught that America is the best country in the whole world, and we're so lucky to live in such a free country. So many Americans are very proud of the US and proud to be American, and nothing says that more than the American flag. It's flown on houses, like I said, it's on clothing, home decor, on hats, you name it, there's probably an American flag on it. But to be honest, I know America's not perfect. It has its faults, but there are some great things about the US, and I think that's one of them. I really like that we're able to fly the flag. I like that people are patriotic. I feel like people should be able to be proud of where they're from, and I think it's sad when people aren't able to do that. I know many people here would like to fly the flag, but I know it can sometimes be seen as offensive or potentially offensive to some people. At least that's what I've heard. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I know so many of you are so proud to be British. As you should be. You should be able to show that.
I also noticed that where I'm from, we have to pay for every refill if you want one. It's not called refill, just get a new drink. But I think it's only with soft drinks in USA, right? I didn't hear it's with beer. It
Not
would be
with
great
beer.
with
You have
beer,
to pay for beer.
It can be good for the soft drink industry, right?
I never really got into drinking soda, so I usually would just get the teas, the sweet teas. And I would get free refills with the tea, but It's great because you get free drinks, but also you kind of drink too much sugar, right?
Yeah, but like the nice thing is though, if you're leaving the restaurant and you still want something to drink when you leave, you can refill and then you go.
I used to do this.
With a full cup all the time.
I used to do it.
Absolutely.
Usually you have to pay for your water. One glass is expensive already.
How much?
Anything you want to drink. Sometimes water and beer price for a glass is not much different.
Like how much would it cost you?
In euro, one glass water, maybe €1.50, and the small beer maybe starts at €2.20. So it's just a 70-cent difference.
Cheaper to drink beer than water.
In general, we don't have that free refills in Germany. Oh, eating supersized portions?
Yeah.
I do actually remember reading somewhere that restaurants in Germany can refuse to serve tap water, which I think is mad. But then I guess when you think about it, then people would have no choice other than to buy bottled water. So they're just making money. So there you go.
You guys look like that.
Welcome to
America.
When I went to New York, I actually found out that most of food is a little bit low quality for my standard. So mostly fast food and a lot of it and very cheap. And if you want something like a little bit healthy, like Whole Foods something, it was really expensive, more expensive than like normal restaurants that I understand the Americans often go for the cheaper version because it's first it's a lot and second it makes you really full. How you guys see this?
And before I used to eat more living in the US because I don't like to waste food. And so I would usually like try to kind of finish my meal or I would take it to go. It's very big size, but I think the reason is because they want it to look like, oh, it's worth the price.
Putting ice in water.
Do you not do that?
Yeah, a lot of people do that in America, don't they?
Do they do that in Germany?
I don't put ice in my water. I don't put my water in the fridge. I just leave it outside and like to drink the room temperature.
I heard that's quite common.
Yeah, most of my European friends too.
In America, like, don't you get like stomach pain if you drink the ice water?
No, not at all.
So
it's never like that cold.
It's so refreshing and cool, especially on a hot summer day. I want to have ice cold water.
It makes me feel cool on the inside.
Yeah.
If it's like really hot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why Americans are so cool, or? Do you guys always have already ice prepared in your fridge?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anytime
Our fridge
of the
has
year?
ice box.
We have an ice
Winter,
maker in my
spring.
fridge. It like the fridge automatically, like you just put in water, like it has like a water pipe in the back of it, right? That keeps your fridge cool. But ours splits off, and so it has a special machine on the inside that makes ice automatically, so it's always full. And on the fridge, like there's a little water dispenser. Next to it, we have an ice dispenser, so you just and it comes out. You can pick crushed.
Perfect. Deep frying everything. I think
I do like ice in my drinks. We actually have an ice machine in our new fridge that we just got, and I absolutely love it. But to be honest, I assumed everybody liked ice in their drinks. When it's hot out anyway. Obviously, maybe not in the middle of winter. But like on a nice hot day, a little bit of ice, some lemonade.
I saw something like fried apples or some restaurant fried apples and Americans were running to that place.
And so there's this restaurant where pretty much anything you take them, they will deep fry for you.
Fried food, I think, is quite popular also in like carnivals or
we like funnel cakes at carnivals and festivals.
Fried dough, also fried Oreos.
I've never had those.
Yeah, I always see them. It's
And there's
popular.
people who deep fry their turkey for Thanksgiving.
So except from fries and chicken, what is the most like popular fried food in the US?
Sweet potatoes.
Oh,
Because we make sweet potato fries instead of like regular
Really?
potatoes. Sweet potato fries, you get like
Yeah.
chipotle seasoning on them. You dip them in ranch.
Oh.
They're good.
Do Europeans eat a lot of fried food or no?
I would say that every European likes fries America called French fries. Even
Yeah.
though it comes from Belgium, but French fries and KFC is quite popular. Like a little bit fried chicken.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, what I know as fried food. When I went to USA, I didn't thought about especially fried food because also I didn't know about American frying like everything. If I go now, I want to try green tomatoes. Fried.
Yeah.
And fried ice cream, I would give it a try for sure. Yeah, today I learned about very strange things in America.
So, and that list was a little bit disappointing. There wasn't anything crazy on there or anything that I haven't heard before. Apart from the ice, I think that was a new one. But what would you guys have added to the list? What other weird things do Americans do? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.
Aphrodite, then discuss, her rapper, messy colors. Nah,